My name is Maggie Fern. I currently live in Berkeley, California, and I attend Berkeley High School, and I'm going to be a junior next year. 3 words that would describe me as a player would be aggressive, dedicated, and loud, because I feel like I'm just a loud person on the field. I'm always talking and communicating with my teammates, and I'm aggressive because I like to win and I like to go after the ball and stuff like that, and I'm really dedicated to the sport, and I'm just dedicated to my team and dedicated to myself because I want to make sure that I'm constantly improving. One of the most memorable places I've traveled is the Utah national parks like Canyonlands, Arches, Bryce Canyon, Zion, because it was just so different. I come from the Bay Area and the city, and seeing these huge like rock formations, and it's just such a different place, and it was gorgeous and not like anything I'd ever seen before, so it was very memorable. To hike along the side of a cliff, and we were like holding onto the cable, and it was very thrilling but also very, very fun, and we got to hike through a canyon. Yeah. I would say the most memorable interaction I've had with someone that I've met would be my English teacher of my sophomore year, because I walked into her classroom and she has a dog sitting on her desk, and it just became second nature by the end of the year, but you don't usually walk in a classroom and see a dog on the desk. What I'm looking for in a coach is someone who I can connect with, and somebody who is very like harsh but also friendly at the same time. Like someone who's like has their team in order and is a very like hands down coach, but is also fun and like has a good character and just loves the game. And I feel like when somebody loves the game, like their coaching is just 100 times better, because they just connect with the sport and they connect with the players, and they just have so much joy in coaching that it makes their coaching ability so much better. In a school, I just want to be able to fit at the school, and I want to be able to connect with the team and with the people that are there. And I also want to like the location. I'm a people person, so I really care about the people who are there and where the school is, and I just want to be able to feel like I can fit in at the campus and just find like the spot that's right for me. The most influential factor of my decision will be finding a team and a coach and a program that I feel like I would fit in, and I would just like to be there for the next year, like 4 years. So I'm a different leader because I like to use my voice, and I'm very vocal, and I understand lots of people do that, but I'm also very positive. I always like to look on the bright side of things and just cheer people up, because I feel like people work better together and are going to work harder when they're striving towards something and they're looking at it positively rather than getting down on themselves or their teammates. So I always try and lift people up and bring the energy up. My purpose in life at this moment is to use this quarantine time to really get the most out of it in every way. Like when I'm working out on the field, get the most out of improving in my sports and just getting faster and getting better stick work and better shots and better footwork and everything in that aspect, but also trying new things and like cooking more, spending more time with my family, and just really getting the most out of this time and using it and respecting it, because we don't often come across times like this. I would say outside of my family, the people who have the most impact on me are definitely my coaches, because I have a lot of coaches and I spend a lot of time with my coaches. They've helped me grow an incredible amount throughout like my whole life, because coaches are amazing. When I was in about 7th grade, I had a coach come to one of the practices, and I loved her. She's an amazing coach, and she was like, "Hey, like, you should play tenacity." And I was like, "What's that?" And then she told me about it, and then I went out and I tried out for it, and I was shocked on how there's a whole other lacrosse world that's like so much more intense, because I came from a very small club from Berkeley where lacrosse isn't big, and there just wasn't that much experience at my club. And then I came to tenacity and I was like, oh wow, like people are good. Our boys water polo coach at Berkeley High was talking to his team about you have to hold yourself accountable and you hold your teammates accountable, but just worry about yourself because all of your teammates are striving to be the best and you need to strive to be the best yourself. So if you're all worrying about yourselves and all striving to be the best you can personally be, then the team will be so much better. Coaches really, they go out of their way to make sure you're good on and off the field. One coach told me that when coaches jump, you don't say how high, you jump your highest, knowing that they expect the fullest out of you. That stuck with me.